And finally the referee has to give the yellow card. It's Ian Amy.
That was a magic bit of skill there actually from Mboma. I didn't quite see it perfectly well on the replay there. It was excellent work on the ball.
And so Ian Amy becomes the first player to be booked for that blatant tug back. Never nice if you're a defender to be booked this early on in a game. A swung in dangerously towards the near post, and Cameroon have the opening they wanted. And it's Samuel Eto'o who can prance up and down the touchline. Wome's ball in, and there's silence in Lagos. Eto'o gives Cameroon the lead, and now Nigeria. A little bit of skill there from Eto'o, and Mboma might be through here. Chance for Mboma on the left foot! But unbelievably, Shirunmu's made a blunder of the highest order. In the most important game of football in his life, Ike Shirunmu lets the ball through his legs, and Mboma has his fourth goal of the tournament, along with Eto'o. And Cameroon, even at this early stage, maybe have half a hand on the African Nations Cup.
Well, it's a disaster all round for Nigeria. Shirunmu obviously in goal. He won't care to remember that incident, obviously. But just for an instant there as well, I thought Mboma might have been offside when the ball was played through from it.
It looks like we're ready to start. And first up, it is Nigeria, and that's really well tucked away. And JJ Okocha, brilliantly done.
Yeah, excellent penalty by JJ Okocha, getting the proceedings underway. Alioum went the right way, of course. The accuracy and the power behind that sufficient to take it into the net.
So now it's Ike Shirunmu's turn. Looks like Patrick Mboma. Excellent penalty again. Shirunmu going the right way, but right in the corner.
Yeah, mission accomplished there for Patrick Mboma. And again, goalkeeper's chosen the right side.
So the tension increases and increases. 1-1 on penalties. So now what can Alioum do? Well, that's driven in with some power. (2-1) to Nigeria.
Yeah, another well-hit penalty.
Little bit of delay before the next Cameroon penalty here. It's all going to plan so far. The goalkeeper's come close to saving as yet. And now we get the psychology here from Shirunmu. And it's Pierre Wome to take for Cameroon. The referee, Murad Dami, is telling Shirunmu to get back on his line. All these mind games always go on during penalty shootouts. And Wome must block all of that out, and it looks like he's going to blast it here. So it's Wome against Shirunmu. Oh, excellently tucked away by Wome.
Wome was excellent in the game, and that was an excellent penalty to add to his performance. That, in fact, I think you'd have to say was the best penalty so far. Side-footed but drilled. Quality of penalties so far has been excellent. Lots of pressure on these players.
And he showed all his experience there, Pierre Wome. It's going to be Kanu now, loafing forward. Oh, and Alioum's joining her with the psychology now, telling her to put the ball on the spot.
Should be interesting. Kanu always does things with a touch of style. And what styles are going to choose?
Yeah. You can't really imagine him blasting it. He might well try and roll it somewhere. We'll see. Kanu against Alioum. And Alioum saved it! First blood to Cameroon in the penalty shootout. Kanu, so often the hero for Nigeria, the African Footballer of the Year, misses.
Yeah, he's fairly distraught about it as well. Threw himself to the ground. As soon as Alioum got his hands firmly to that ball. Seemed to be quite a dramatic movement, I must say, from Alioum. Jumped forward off the line as Kanu stepped forward. Of course, the goalkeepers can move along the line but not come off it. Kanu might say that Alioum definitely moved well before he struck the ball.
So a chance for Cameroon to take advantage of Kanu's miss. Can Shirunmu get Nigeria back into it? This is Jeremy, and driven in by Jeremy. 3-2 to Cameroon.
Well, no holding back there from Jeremy. He wasn't trying to be clever, just wanted to make a good contact, and certainly did that.
And so the next penalty is really, really important. And Alioum waits again. Now, did it go over the line? I rather think it did, but what's the referee said? Well, let's have another look at this. It definitely went over the line. Definitely.
Yeah, that's in.
Well,
yeah, that is definitely in.
What's the linesman done here? Well, there's a bit of controversy here. Well, it's been given on the screen. So Marc-Vivien Foé. And for Cameroon, oh, and he's missed! Would you believe he's missed the target? Absolutely criminal not even to make the goalkeeper work from a penalty. And so two English Premiership stars have missed, Kanu and Foé.
That is very precise in choosing what he was going to do with the penalty. Not like Jeremy before him, who thrashed it into the net, tried to pick his corner, tried to borrow too much.
Well, I have to say there's still some confusion about whether the penalty crossed the line or not. Well, now it's 3-all.
There again, see Alioum coming off his line, throwing himself forward, which of course narrows the angle for himself. There certainly does seem to be some confusion as to how the actual scoreline stands at the moment. We certainly felt that that was over the line. Penalty that came off the underside of the crossbar.
Well, if that penalty wasn't awarded, and apparently it hasn't been, then this is for the African Nations Cup. And it's the captain, Rigobert Song of Liverpool, has the chance to put Cameroon in dreamland here. Song against Chirumbo, and he's done it! And Cameroon have won the African Nations Cup, albeit in controversial circumstances. Rigobert Song, who's had a splendid tournament, has led his side all the way. And that was a captain's penalty.